is a state of BRICS and is invited to the summit. And I think, as I've said previously, the ICC warrant is obviously a matter that is of concern. South Africa is a member state of the International Criminal Court, so we'll have to have a discussion in the context of cabinet to decide exactly how we respond.
Do you know, Minister, when that meeting or that discussion will take place?
Must be as soon as possible. The summit is coming up
Around the corner, yeah.
and we need to clarify exactly how.
Do you find the ICC to be unfair in the way they
Well, I have made the point previously. You would know about the whole issue of double standards in global affairs. There are many countries that have been involved in wars, in invasion of territory, in killing people, arresting political activists. None of them have ever been called up by the ICC. So it seems if you're powerful and enjoy particular status in the global community, you escape. And this does worry us because I think it dims the objective character of the ICC as an arbiter that is fair on all abuses of human rights and all infringements of humanitarian law.
Oh, yes, that's the Minister of South Africa. There was as I see in the video, they're talking about if President Putin is going to come to the BRICS summit, which is in August 22nd, 23rd, 24th. It's a 3-day summit going to keep in August. So that's a couple of months around. We're in March now. So what? 4 months from now? Somewhere there? So 4 to 5 months. So what they're asking is if he's welcome to South Africa to come and for the BRICS summit. And of course he's welcome. He's in BRICS. He's a part of BRICS with South America. Do you honestly believe that they're going to arrest Putin? That will never happen because South Africa tend to remember their friends. Because remember, during apartheid, the Russian was the only country that sent weapons to them. Not the only country. Cuba sent soldiers as well, but Russia was the only country that sent. For those who don't know, Cuba did help in the apartheid struggle in South America. In South Africa. And the Russian sent armored vehicles and weapons to them as well to help in that time. So, knowing that South Africa will not turn their back against Russia and they will not arrest Putin, even though they are a member of the ICC, which is the International Criminal Court. I think most likely what South Africa will do, I think it will be more feasible for them to leave the ICC, come out as a member. I think that will be more plausible for them because they're not going to turn their back on Russia and they're not going to arrest Putin if he comes there. And they're going to protect him at all costs when he comes, not if he comes. So, and the other heads of state are going to be there. So, it's going to be very hectic because they're going to have, most likely, they're going to send people to try to arrest him. But Putin is very protected with his Russian bodyguard. So, but they can't come to South Africa either and arrest him without the invitation of South Africa. Even though they remember, they have to ask permission to come on the grounds on South Africa country. You can't just walk in and do what you want. There's rules and laws against those things. So I hope this thing is settled out. And before the summer, even though she said that they're gonna speak to the ICC, which makes no sense because it's already out there. They already put the warrant out there. It's not like they're gonna take it back. So it's either leave the ICC as a member and stick with BRICS, or arrest Putin. And it's more plausible for them to leave the ICC as a member and stick with BRICS because they're the heart of BRICS. So economically, it's better for them to stay with the BRICS than to side with the ICC, which I know they're not going to do. So that's that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't know as always. Tell a friend, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace, one love. Boom.